Hey guys, it's the Muffin Zone. Today we're going to be looking at some of my structures I've built in Minecraft, specifically Steven Universe. So, let's start with this. We have Amethyst, Whip, Pearl's Spear, and Garnet's Gauntlet. So first we're going to start off with Garnet. Now this was not too hard to create, but this is the older version of Garnet. It wasn't too hard to actually build, but I had to think it through on the hands, because they're a bit hard. So yeah, there's Garnet. Alright, next up we have Amethyst. Now I'm pretty proud of this one, mainly because of the whip, but also I love the hair here. That took a long time. So we have her older look, we have her gem right there, we have her whip coming out right there, and it all just pulls it together with the hair. Next up we have Pearl. Pearl is not as hard, but I had some trouble with the bow at the back. This is the older version of Pearl that we see throughout the whole show, but she does change a little bit. So here we have her pink socks, her little dress, star, we have her gem, and her spear. That's Pearl. Alright, next up we have younger Steven, the one that takes place during the whole show. This is his shield. I'm hiding the gem because it was a little hard to make. His hair, it's kind of poofy, and he's got the star shirt with the blue pants and flip-flops, so I'm pretty proud of this one. Next up we have Peridot, which I had a pretty hard time making. You know, it's like a triangle letterhead, and triangles don't really go. It's just blocks in Minecraft, so I had to kind of work out with this. There's her hands, her visors, her massive triangle head, which I love, and she's levitating a can. So, yep, that's Peridot. Next up we have Lapis, Peridot's best friend. So, this one I'm very proud of. It took me a while, but I like how it's so symmetrical, and the water effects really make me happy. I like the blue. You can see that's Lapis. She got her dull expression. And then we have the water effects I have, and I use ice for her water wings. So that's Lapis. Next up we have the people who make up Garnet. So this is Ruby. She has her one gauntlet. She has her redstone hands with her gem in the hair. And then I love her hair because it's so simple, but when you add that little ribbon across it, it really makes it look good. Now, this is Sapphire. I always think of this one as a DJ Sapphire because she has her hands out, kind of like a DJ. I don't know. I'm really proud of the dress for this one, and the hiding an eye is kind of hard, but I do like their hair, and it came together really nicely. So this is Sapphire. So Ruby and Sapphire create Garnet, which was the first one I showed you. Alright, let's move on. This I'm very proud of. This is Bismuth. Now, Bismuth was introduced in a little bit later from the start of the season, but she is a member of the original Crystal Gem. So here she is. She's got her tattoo, her little apron, and her gem right there. We have her smile because she's always got her teeth out, and then we have her beautiful rainbow hair. I'm very proud of this. I'm proud of the whole thing and how it turned out. So that's Bismuth. Next up we get to the fusions. This is Opal. Opal is the fusion between Amethyst and Pearl. So I'm pretty proud of this. This is pretty hard to make. The fusions are always pretty hard. So I had to get the legs, and they're very tall, so I had to give her a little apron. Her gem is right there, and so is the other one. I really liked having these because they're kind of like earrings. She has her bow, which is very hard to make, but the hair, she has it braided kind of like in a ponytail, and I really love the hair. So when you look at it, it just comes together perfectly. And before we move on to the next one, I'm just gonna give a little show of my awesome cousin Luke, aka the Diamond Hit. Go check him out on YouTube. He made some flags that I just want to show you, so I'm just going to go through them. These are some of the flags, I'm very proud of him for doing this. They are very cool. Takes him a long time. He's a very smart kid. And yeah, look at this. Like, come on, guys. Flags are already hard enough to make, but look, he made them in Minecraft, and very hard to do. Like, look at this. I don't even know some of these flags, and he knows them. Alright. I know some of these at least. So these are his flags right here. I think he has a couple more. Got Japan, I like this one. Nice, nice. I got stuck. And this is his latest one. So, yep, go check out the Diamond Hit on YouTube. I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the background. Yeah, go check him out. He's a really friendly kid. He works really hard when he tries to make his videos, and he does a really good job in it. So, we're going to get back to the fusions. And let's go. That was my phone. Alright. Next one, I believe, is Sardonyx. So, Sardonyx was one of the harder ones to make. She's not as come together as Opal. This is Sardonyx. So she is the fusion between Garnet and Pearl. Now, this is a pretty cool design. She's a little, very skinny at the top, and then she has 4 arms. Her legs go down. She's pretty tall. She has a kind of like visor look. Again, kind of the triangle hair. And then what I'm very proud of, her awesome warhammer, as Steven says. Now, this was, took a long time to make, you know. Fusions are very, like, massive, and they're really tall, so it takes a little while, but I'm pretty proud. So, there's his Sardonyx. Alright, now we have probably the hardest fusion I've had to make. This is Sugilite, which is Garnet and Amethyst. Now, Sugilite's, she's kind of like the rocker. She's the really heavy hitter. So we have her wrist there. We have her torso. We have this, which I don't know what this was, but I saw it on the show. Kind of maybe a glove. The visor, I'm not too happy with the eye. I have a really cool long black hair. And then, I don't know what this is called, but it's really cool. It's a mix between her Garnet's Gauntlet and Amethyst Whip right here. I think it's pretty cool. It just comes together really nicely. So this is Sugilite. Next up, we're getting on to some more normal gems, but first, let's go to Topaz. Topaz is a fusion between Topaz and Topaz. This wasn't too hard to make. I just had to pile up a bit, get her little visor. Took a little while. And then I think the most time I had to work on was that right there, her weapon. And I find it pretty cool. So yeah, this is Topaz. Next up we have Jasper. Jasper has always been the attack character. She's always been really, you know, villainous in the show. So this is Jasper. Awesome hair. She has her head thing, which I'm very, very proud of. I took a while to get that. And there's Jasper. Next up, we have another fusion. We have... Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Sunstone. There we go. I almost forgot. So this is Sunstone. I'm very proud of this because this is Garnet and Steven. And this is one of the newer ones that took place in the final episode. So here we have Sunstone. You have the cool kind of like head up there and the visor, which I love. Shirt, short pants, the flip-flops, and then these are really cool. These are her suction cup things, kind of like a plunger. So there it is. I find it pretty cool, and there's Sunstone. Now, I didn't just make Steven Universe stuff. I made him more, but we have Finn, which is probably one of the coolest things I've made. He has his metal arm, his awesome sword, and it's all around come together. Now, all the 4 gems, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Steven create Obsidian. This was really hard to make. I had to make a massive scale just because she's all of the gems combined. Now, she's a bit uneven because that's how she's in the show, but I put lava for her eyes. The hair. The hair is one of my favorite parts because it takes so long to make. I had to do a couple layers, and then I had to make it look like lava coming out. And then the sword. The sword is like a lava sword, so it took a while, but I had to do this right here. Honestly, might be one of the most proud things I am of this in this world. Next up, we have Spinel. Go watch the Steven Universe movie. It's amazing. So this is Spinel. A little taller than I would have liked, but I still like it. She's like the villainous, evil character in the movie. But I'm pretty happy how it turned out. She's got her pigtails up, all like that. She got her tears, red eyes, heart facing down, socks, shoes, and then she has her weapon, which I don't know if this is just. I think this is just technology because it's called Rejuvenator. But I added some space to make it look like that, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. Next up is Yellow Diamond. I haven't really completed her, so yeah. Next up we have older Steven from the movie. I am very proud of this one because I had so much short time to make him, and I made him in literally about 30 minutes. So if we come in, he's still got his normal look, but he's got the jacket now from the movie. We have his bubble boxing gloves. His kind of aura that he can emit where he just pushes people back with that cool stuff. He's got a shield, cool hair, and he is taller. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with him. Next up we have the one we all love, Spinel, the cute Spinel. I'm not saying we don't love the other one, but this one is just really goofy and funny. So I really like this one. I feel like the height works better on here because she's, she's goofy. She has her little pigtails up. She's happy. Her heart is facing upwards, and I feel like it comes together. So this is what Spinel originally was. Now I do have some other, like that was Stevani, but I have Melon Steven, which I'm pretty proud of. This is really simple design. Then we have Steve. And then Captain America, which I'm working on. Pink Panther, which I'm working on. And guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you really did enjoy. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!